Hello everyone, my name is Hong and once again welcome back to the channel and another unboxing video. In this video, I'm going to be unboxing and powering up for the very first time my all-new 2021 M1 powered 24-inch Apple iMac. Now I won't be going into too much details regarding the technical aspects of the wide range of iMacs available because let's be honest, there are already tons of such videos on YouTube. On top of that, I'm not a tech expert and I don't want to make a fool of myself, so we'll leave it at that. Alright, enough talking, time to open this bad boy up and see what's inside. At the time of this video, it is the highest spec version available, powered by Apple's new M1 chip with 8-core GPU and 8-core CPU. By the way, I have absolutely no idea what all that means. It also has its memory bumped up to 16 GB with a 512 GB SSD storage. Naturally, for the purpose of making videos, it has also been preloaded with the newest version of Final Cut Pro. Okay, so there we have it. You can see a hello sign right there. If not, maybe I'll pull this thing off. Don't want to drop my computer. Wow, it is so thin. Okay, let's pull this baby out. Whew! It is so light and so thin compared to my old iMac, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But before that, hello. This whole unboxing experience, even without a video, for those of you who own Apple products, you know that every time you open a new package, it is an experience. It is, oh yeah. So there we have it. And one of the many things a lot of new iMac owners have been talking about is this white bezel surrounding the screen. Now, to be very honest, I am not a fan of that. It reminds me a little bit too much of older generation iPads and I think iPhones as well. I don't remember, but yeah, I would have preferred a black border or black bezel around the screen, but well, it is what it is. Maybe you could get a sticker and, you know, just go around the outer perimeter just to make it look a little bit better. But yeah, it is looking mighty good. Okay, let's see what's inside the box aside from the iMac. Alright, so I've got the full suite of accessories. Your Magic Keyboard, I think it's still called the Magic Keyboard, with the Touch ID on the top, so you can use a fingerprint to unlock your computer. Fast and easy. The trackpad, because it makes for easier video and photo editing. That's what I'm used to. I'm used to using my MacBook Pro, so this should come in handy. And if I'm not wrong, I believe it no longer has the physical click. Yep. So you can tap, use your fingers, and also it's supposed to have haptic feedback. I'll double check on that. If not, I'll put it on the screen. And of course, Apple's very well known Mighty Mouse, Magic Mouse. The problem with these, so I still use my old iMac from 2010, and those require AA or AAA batteries. Same for the keyboard. Now it's all rechargeable, but one problem with the mouse is the USB-C charging port at the bottom. Well, if you're charging it this way, then your mouse has to be this way. That's kind of weird because you could easily have the charging port by the side, so that's something for Apple to figure out. And we get a whole bunch of cables, such as the power brick, which has the LAN cable integrated into it, which is a cool feature. And then the MagSafe plug for the power to the iMac. 3-pin plug, Thunderbolt cable to an iPhone, or maybe that's the charging plug to the mouse and the keyboard. I think that's what it is. That's pretty much it. In fact, that's it. There is nothing else in this box. It's still very heavy. Okay, let's clear this out and get a closer look. This new iMac is just stunningly beautiful. Ultra thin with a clean, minimalistic feel to the whole package. Apple launched this new iMac recently and have made a whole bunch of color options available. That way, if you have a favorite color or a specific theme in your office or bedroom or wherever you plan to put this, then the colors available might be just what you need to match the space. Now before we continue on with the video, pause the video and tell me in the comments what color you would prefer, or if you've already got yourself the new iMac, what color did you get? Let me start this section by first giving you guys a quick disclaimer. I'm not an iOS fan, I'm not an iOS user. I've given iPhones and iPads a chance in the past. I just don't feel like they're that fluid and that user-friendly as compared to Android products. And so when it comes to cell phones, I am 100%, well, I am either Samsung or Huawei. However, when it comes to computer OS, then I am 100% hardcore Mac OS. In fact, I've been using Apple computers for almost 20 years, so I'm familiar with them. I use Windows PC as well, but that isn't as smooth and fluid and as user-friendly, in my opinion, as Apple computers or Mac OS. What about you guys? Are you guys 100% Apple ecosystem only, or like me, you guys like to mix and match your tools to best suit your needs? Let me know in the comments section. So what I have here is my 11-year-old iMac. In fact, this iMac has been with me since pretty much the very beginning of Nitro. And we turned 12 at the end of this year. It has not failed me for the first 7 or 8 years. It worked quite flawlessly, in fact. However, if you follow me on my Instagram and see my Instagram stories, then you would know that over the course of the past 2.5 years, it has failed on me a couple of times. Sometimes using simple programs like Spotify for music and Lightroom for photo editing, it will crash out. So I'm not gonna retire it just yet because there is a physical, or rather there is an emotional attachment that I have with my iMac. So I'm gonna keep it for basic stuff such as maintaining the office Wi-Fi network, my portable hard disk drives, and all the backups and all that kind of stuff. So no heavy lifting for my old iMac, but I'm still keeping it because it still works, just really slowly. Alright, so it's time now to power up my new iMac and see what it's like. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna power up my new iMac for the very first time. But first, you gotta plug in the power. Duh. Now we're ready to go. Wow, I could feel that bass coming from the startup sequence. from the audio, the built-in speakers, it's quite impressive, especially when compared to my 11-year-old iMac. I think first startups are usually a little bit slower because the computer is new and it needs to do a bunch of stuff, whatever that may be. And yeah. Alright, so basically turn on the keyboard. There we go. Turn on the mouse. And we're in. I have this phobia of seeing that spinning circle on Apple computers. But hello there. You know what? Let me pull the camera in closer so you guys could have a better view of this entire sign-in, sign-up process. Okay, so data and privacy, migration assistant. Alright, so here's where I'm gonna have a little bit of a problem because my old iMac is still running on the Yosemite OS, which I think was last updated in 2014. My iMac is not able to upgrade to newer OS operating systems, and therefore, from my research and based on my understanding, I'm not able to use this migration assistant program that allows you to kind of clone your files and documents and settings from an old computer, from an old Mac to a new Mac. So for me, I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Hard disk drive. So not now. Apple ID. I'm gonna not show you guys this. Alright, we are in. Well, there it is. My new 2021 M1 24-inch iMac is now pretty much good to go. Thank you so much for joining me in this little unboxing video. I'm gonna rip the SD card out of my camera right now, put it into the iMac, and start editing this video. Take care of yourself. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.